Miracles. Little miracles take place all throughout our lives. We only need to learn to recognize them. Hello everyone and welcome to Brownie Time, Letters of Light and Love. This is Brother Paul.
And this is Brother Reginald. Dear viewers and listeners, a few months ago we asked you to send in your stories to us, your stories of hope, joy, struggles and cares.
We received your letters, but because of a COVID infection and other circumstances that cropped up, we had to put everything on hold for a time. But we are here, happy to say that tonight we are able to start.
That's right, Brother Paul. And we hope that there will be no more unexpected surprises. Remember, you can always send in your letters to us here at MenInBrownTV at gmail.com. MenInBrownTV at gmail.com. Mm-hmm. And just be sure to leave Brownie Time letters as your subject title. Feel free to write in English, Filipino, or even Vietnamese. Mm-hmm.
So, Brother Reggie, let's kick off the letters of light and love for the very first time.
Here we go. So this first letter comes to us from Ayush in Calcutta.
Ayush. It was the 7th June 2017. Sister Mary Gabrielle woke up hurriedly on hearing the bell. It's her call to be in the chapel for chain perpetual adoration of the Blessed Sacrament from 11 a.m. She is a Franciscan sister of the perpetual adoration. Usually, she would always be the first one to be in the chapel, even at the age of 84. But that day it was different than usual. It was past 11 a.m., yet she was missing in the chapel for adoration. All the nuns were astonished to not finding her in the chapel. Suddenly they heard a bell ringing from her cell. All the nuns rushed to see the matter. They came to know that when Sister Mary Gabrielle was preparing to leave the cell for the chapel, she had a fallen from the bed while placing her feet on the footstool and hit badly by the wooden chair near her bed. Racked in pain, she somehow managed to ring the bell to call the attention of the nuns. Everyone was terrified. They rushed to the hospital as soon as possible. The doctor said after checking that her shoulder bone is dislocated and can be operated due to her age and because her bones have become pounded. Everyone returned upset from the hospital except Sister Mary Gabrielle. Being very anxious, Mother Abbess asked her what she wants to do now since there is no option of undergoing an operation, but only to wait if God wills a miracle. Sister Mary Gabrielle winked her eyes and with her usual childish smile said, "I want to do my PhD. Mother Abbess smiled back and asked what she meant by this. Sister Mary Gabrielle said, "Please, Mother, allow me to do my PhD. Preparation for holy death." Her bodily pain doesn't stop from her smiling.
So we thank you, Ayush, for this letter. You know, like we said earlier, miracles, they're waiting for a miracle for sister. And, you know, in life we're always waiting for a miracle. But
Yes.
sometimes the miracles are there, but we do not recognize it.
I think all we need is just to pause for a while in silence and solitude of our heart. You can see the miracle of life. Actually, many miracles are happening outside or even inside our house. Just be attentive to that.
Yeah. So Ayush has also sent us photographs of sister, and he comments that when Sister Mary was walking around with her usual smile, and even though she was suffering very much because she had no painkillers, she didn't stop sharing her beautiful smile with others. So sister is becoming a miracle for other
Yes.
people. Yeah.
She's truly a miracle for everyone who look at her. The attitude of life sometimes this, your smile in the morning maybe bright my morning That
Wow.
is miracle already.
So, viewers out there, don't stop being miracles for other people. You never know, little actions in life, how it can change someone's day.
Yes. Even a little smile, or even just say hello, a greeting to someone, that may be a miracle for someone already. Just take note of that.
That's right. So we continue to pray for sister, and we
Yes.
hope that she gets the miracle that everyone is waiting for.
Yes. You pray for her.
So our second letter comes from here in the Philippines. Hello, brothers. This comes from Ben. Ben says, I'm graduating as a senior in high school. I just wanted to share my experience because I believe that many of us may experience this. Way back many years ago, I was engaged in our parish activities as a ministry member. I encountered many people, and all of them are different. Some are good and bad, great and worst kinds of people. This is the community that I belong to, and I know that every community has these kinds of members. I remembered that there was a point in our life that was called the Age of Issue, where most ministries in our parish would always talk about issues, and it becomes a sort of a gossip. And my life became dark as night. Dark as night. This is very Carmelite, because of the corruption taking place inside the church. And I saw the light of hope, the light of love, and the light of mercy, but it seemed very far away. Yes, just like the life of Christ, we also experience joy and sorrow. But then it is also Christ who will guide us by his light. All we need to do is to pray, trust, work, and embrace our own cross. Now, I'm still in our parish, serving Christ at the Holy Mass for 8 years, and I'm grateful because of God's mercy and guidance. It may just take a few moments, hours, weeks, months, or even years. Just have patience and trust in God. So thank you. Thank you to Ben.
Sounds very familiar to us.
Yes. So wherever you are, in whatever community you are in, whether you're in a parish, office, monastery, even
Here
the
in
holiest,
Carmel,
yeah.
you see that we have different personalities. We come from very different backgrounds, cultures, even languages. Difference make things different.
But it's very good that Ben here took a very positive attitude
Yes.
to. Many people talk about corruption in the church, and even when we study our church history, it's there for it's not hidden away from the very beginning to even up to today. Corruption
Yes.
exists because the church is made up of people like you and
Yeah.
me, sinners. So if we here are sinners, what's to stop the rest of the church? But we gotta keep going. The first people to change should be ourselves.
Yes.
We cannot dream of changing the church if we don't want to change ourselves. So at the end of each day, like here in a monastery, we make our examination of conscience and we ask ourselves, have I reformed my life for today?
Yes. We start with ourselves first. And we believe that by the grace of God, we can do it. Not suddenly tomorrow we will change to be a other person, but gradually by the grace of God and persevere in our prayer, everything will change. Like I really like the attitude of Ben. He took the positive attitude. That is very great already.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ben. So, dear listeners, dear viewers, if you are moved by these letters, feel free, of course, to send in your own stories of light and love, so that we can share them with the world.
Yes, and we are willing to share with you, to pause a moment, and we will, of course, we will offer these things in our prayer. That is what we can do for you. We hope that you can be touched somehow by these letters, and you keep sending us another, your stories, so that we might share to each other our experiences about love, about our worry, care for others, and for the church today.
Okay, so we'll end because the battery is flashing.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll end here for this night, and do send us your letters, meninbrownTV@gmail.com, and of course with the title Brownie Time Letters. So until next time, we'll see you. Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Take care and good night.
And God bless.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.